Episode 9 of The Believers starts with Game freeing the murder site and getting a message from Deer saying that the police have raided the temple. During the raid, the police arrest Deer, Wynn, and Monk Dole. They conduct searches in the temple and Wynn's home. Monk Ekachai cooperates and gives them access to the temple's books of records, bank accounts, and all the information they ask from him. What happens after the police arrest Monk Dole, Deer, and Wynn? The detectives put Deer, Wynn, and Dole in different interrogation rooms and try to get them to turn against each other. Wynn handles the detective the card he got from the creditor's lawyer and asks to call him as his representative. Monk Dole has no idea why he was arrested and what the police detective tells him about Deer, Wynn, and Game targeting the temple with ulterior motives. Therefore, the detective does not have much information to hold him, and after questioning, they let him go. However, he realizes that Deer and her friends are using him, and she apologizes. Moreover, they let Deer go first but keep Wynn in the interrogation room. The detective tries to guilt-trip Wynn into confessing by telling him about his mother and playing him the audio recording of the man they had approached confessing that Wynn and Deer offered to pay him $200,000 to tell the press that the amulet played a part in his miracle. However, Wynn is intelligent and has an answer to every question the detective asks, showing him that he does not have enough evidence to hold him. The detective is confident that he has a strong case, but one phone call from his superior orders him to let Wynn and Deer go and forget about the case. The detective confronts the superior, but he tells him that the order comes from his superiors, so there is nothing that the detective can do but release them. Who killed Tang? Ekachai sends a text message to Game and asks to talk to him, insinuating that he has helped him deal with the issue of Tang. Game sneaks into the temple and finds Ekachai in the abbot's room. Ekachai had something to do with Tang's death, but he does not confess it. He tries to pin it on Game, telling him that Tang died in his factory, and instead of calling the police, he runs away from the scene. Game is confused and does not understand what Ekachai wants from him, but he says that he wants Game and his friends to continue spreading Buddhism on a larger scale at a provincial level. The possible suspects in his death are Ekachai and the politician whom Game and his friends meet up with. Who was Tang working for, and do the police find them? After they are released from holding, Deer and Wynn find a car waiting outside, and a man with a gun tells him that the person who helped them out is inviting them for lunch. Deer and Wynn get into the car and are taken to a hotel. Inside the private room, they find Game seated at the dining table, accompanied by the politician. Wynn goes straight to the point and asks what she wants from them, and she says that she wants them to work for her by doing exactly what they were doing at the temple. She shows them what will happen if they refuse to work for her when he shows them Tang's hand brought to the dining table by one of his men on a silver platter. Actually, we are not sure about a drug cartel operating through the temple. This episode suggests that the drug case only concerns Tang and his friends. Also, there is no kingpin in this episode, just that Ekachai and the politician sponsoring the temple are interested in the skills showcased by Deer, Wynn, and Game in running the temple and want them to keep doing it but on a larger scale and share the earnings.